I grew up in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, we speak Cantonese. So my grandparents, unfortunately, we could never communicate. They didn't speak Cantonese or Mandarin. When I was a kid, my grandma, she would say, "Apin, Jiep Jiep Jiep," just like, and we would look at our dads like, what she wanted. She want us to eat. Like, yeah, just eat, just eat. She just told you to eat. It's a word that we thought that we knew, like me and my sister, Jiep, it means to eat. We would say that like for like 30 years, we found out it was actually Jiep. It wasn't even Jiep. This word stuck into me, and it's a word that represents the size of my family that I didn't know very much because we could never talk. We just look at each other and we just eat. My name is Shammy Chan. My restaurant is Jiep Jiep in Montreal. My mom did all the cooking at home. My mom always watched those like lady cook shows. In elementary school, we finished at 12:30, so we would go home and then the lunch was already ready, and we would just watch the cook show with her together. Sometimes I would take notes on things I wanted to do, and she said, "You're not touching my kitchen." At one point, I came here for a visit when I was 23 years old. I fell in love with the city. I came here to finish my study in biology, and I just like obsessed with food. And being a biologist wasn't what I wanted to do. So I had to find something that like best suit me. And then I always love food. And then I was like, why don't I turn in this obsession into a career? So I started to do like catering here and then like a food event, and it got a lot of good comments and people really like it. And they always say, why don't you open a restaurant? Why don't you open a restaurant? So I took that med school money that I saved up and I opened a restaurant in Montreal, a place I call home. This is like Japanese style dumplings. Chinese food actually really popular in Japan. I would describe my cuisine as East Asian. A lot of people think that like Chinese food, what they know is only Cantonese food. Most of the food we eat today, they're Cantonese food. It's definitely a challenge to prepare food for people because I think most people have a general conception of like what, for example, like Chinese food or Asian food look like or taste like. We do a lot of fusion stuff we do have like a Japanese brunch. You know, you have the fish, you have the rice, and then different kind of like pickles and braised vegetable. Chinese, most of the time we cook with very high heat, but not Japanese. Japanese like a steam and a simmer, a lot of things. Chinese is like, that's why you see big wok, it's like a stir fry. It's supposed to be fast and super hot.
The Eclectic. So it's different every week. There's always something different. There's always surprises I find.
What I like here in Jiep Jiep is it's brand new every day. It's never the same ingredients. Every day it's new.
People really like it. They taste something that they don't normally taste. We also change our menu every week. We actually have 3 menus, and we try to tell people that we work with like a weekly special or like a seasonal food, so they get to know about the ingredients. I'm quite proud of it, and it feels original. I feel when I cook, actually it's really therapeutic, to be honest. Even when I'm really stressed, you can have 2 ingredients and then like make a dish, and then you can make something else because of like a different preparation, you know? For me, it's like a playhouse. I would describe my food to be simple, natural, and taste like home. Bon appétit.